Welcome you guys to another video, okay? This is what is their karma for maliciously initiating false gossip against you. Now, I'm currently healing my relationship with feminine energy, especially toxic feminine energy. I'm open about, changing my toxic feminine energy, and I have the blessing to encounter very toxic feminine energy that chooses to stay toxic and feminine. So there's times where I feel like I want to just say, fuck trying to establish healthy friendship with healthy females. No, I'm still going to establish healthy friendships with females because I'm a healthy female and I desire to have friendships with healthy females. I don't just want to be up under a man all the time or taking care of my children or working all the time. And it's also as well as prioritizing self-care. I look forward to having very beautiful moments with healthy feminine energy. But I'm starting to notice that toxic feminine energy, due to not being able to survive without emotionally manipulating, they happen to maliciously initiate false gossip in a community gang stalking fashion. And this is so beautiful. And the reason I say this is beautiful because we're in a time where toxic feminine energy can no longer hide who they truly are. Now it's up to individuals to sit there and just tolerate it and say, well, this is a female, they can get away with it. Well, if toxic females can get away with toxic shit, then toxic masculine energy will follow suit. So this three power picker card is basically letting us know that someone did maliciously initiate false gossip against you, but it's not working. We're going to find out how. Now, before community gang stalk, it can get to the point where someone is gaslighting you to the point where you don't know who you are and you're out here either homeless, strung out on drugs, or, exactly like the monsters that you had to deal with, these narcissistic individuals. Um, it starts with malicious false gossip. Now, how you respond or react to it is what they'll do to initiate community gang stalking on an even larger level, okay? Narcissistic women are much harder to catch than narcissistic men because they will definitely twist your words and try to involve the law to basically say, hey, I'm the innocent party here. And they'll know what they did and they'll feel powerful because they were able to negatively influence your life. This is where a lot of toxic feminine energy is going to be called out for negatively trying to get into people's business by any means necessary. Okay? And the reason they're trying to do this is because their home life is shitty. They may have nice things, they may have good looking people around them, but the quality of a narcissistic woman's company is just simply, it's just, baby, we done having sex. Can you go and do find something to do with yourself? I don't care if we supposedly have a relationship. Go find something to do with yourself. Narcissistic women are getting treated like, hold on, they about to come around. This is how you get rid of them. So a way a narcissistic woman, and this could also be for men, a narcissistic men who are copying the lead and following the lead of narcissistic women, the way they're trying to negatively impact your personal life, your emotional life, they're trying to find out what's going on in your sex life, they're trying to negatively impact your financial foundation, they're trying to figure out who you are and who you're romantically connected to. They're trying to see if malicious gossip is going to negatively impact you in that moment, as they're openly doing it in a community gang stalking type arrangement. And that's fine. Because honestly, I feel that when we get into these cards, you're just going to have more compassion for yourself and learn how to set stronger boundaries with these people. Okay? So without further ado, I won't do too much talking. We're going to get into the three power pick a card titled, What is Their Karma for Maliciously Initiating False Gossip Against You? I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice. Thank you for being present. So welcome, pal one. We're using the Jumbo Playing Cards Gummy Bear series, and I haven't used this in so long. So What is their karma for maliciously initiating false gossip against you? We have the Ace of Clubs here with the red. So this is saying this is connected to your root chakra, okay? So the false gossip that they could have initiated about you is that you could have been in the sex in you could have been doing a career where you're exchanging finances for sex, okay? You could have high sex appeal and things of that nature. And these people may be attracting people who is getting sex from them, but they're still not able to, communicate with them that they have needs to be met. Because the people that they're getting with is emotionally manipulating them like, hey, it's just sex. I only give, financial funds to people I'm in a relationship with. So these people could be playing relationship with people who is just simply fucking them. And they could be thinking that they keep fucking these people, they'll get financial help. Let's get two more cards. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, these people are getting a dose of reality that they don't know who they are. With this purple here, they're disconnected from spirituality. Relationships are not going good for them, and they're taking on as many personalities as they can so that they can appear to be likable. When they are sexually charged, they start scheming and planning on how to take other stuff. Um, and this is why they initiated the false rumor that you could possibly be a sex worker. Who cares? When these people are in heat, they start scheming and planning against others because they don't have that natural sex appeal. Now let's talk about pheromones and hormones. Um, People who are envious and jealous and initiate gossip, their pheromones and hormones give off a particular type of scent where it's not very attractive long term. So, this is why they can attract people who will be in and out of their lives very flighty and quickly because the people just see them as, oh, they don't have high standards. They're willing to just sleep with someone real quick. So, these people possibly started a rumor about you being a sex worker because they don't want people to know how easy they are to get into bed. And also with these the heart chakras here, these people are basically having trouble. They're having trouble healthily and logically and practically explaining their the emotional changes they're having. So with this Eight of Spades in reverse, all of these imbalances that they truly have are being seen. People can no longer act and act as if, okay, this person, they're reliable sources of information, because all of their imbalances, they no longer have the energy to act as if they don't have it, as if they have it all together. Literally, they're showing how messy they are. Now with the Ten of Hearts here, these people are truly desiring a family. They're desiring to have a romantic connection that supports them, but due to their envy and jealousy on such a high level, they're seeing the people that actually are in alignment to receive a healthy, happy family. They're gonna have to sit back and watch those people have the dream, um, have the dream families that they desire. And this is when it's going to become even more apparent that they lied on certain people. Instead of attracting people that will actually be there for them on a family long-term type thing, they're going to attract people who will string them along and say, I want a family too. But because it's easy to control them, you know, by saying, hey, I want a relationship, they're going to just basically put all their eggs in one basket. This is where they're going to be attracting people with the sacral chakra here who will basically use them as sexual supply, um, and hoping to get some sort of spiritual gain from it. They're attracting people who understand that you can manifest with sex. So instead of actually attracting a healthy people who are actually going to love them for them, they're going to attract people who will try to exploit them sexually, hoping to get some type of spiritual gain from it. Now, these people are going to also have to learn how to basically provide for themselves from the ground up. The people that they're going to be, doing the gossip with, they're going to come to find out they don't have any help when the time comes. So that's their karma for maliciously initiating false gossip against you. And realize that while all this shitty stuff is happening to them, they're not going to be showing signs that they're trying to get out of toxic situations. So no one is even actually going to take them seriously when they mention stuff about you. It's going to basically be looked at as, okay, so is this what you're doing? And the fact is that a lot of people around them are actually maturing. The people around them who are maturing are realizing I'm not going to invest my energy into this gossip right here. I'm going to sit back and watch this person because I understand that if they're initiating false gossip, I need to understand their motivation and how to protect myself from them. So they're going to be experiencing a lot of people pushing away from them because people are going to realize that whenever anything is going horrible in their lives, this is why they start to initiate false gossip. And when the gossip always ends up like, this doesn't look like it matches what you're saying, they end up losing more credibility. It's kind of like the story of the boy who cried wolf. And that's it, Power One. Thank you guys for being present. Thank you, Power Two. So let's see. What is their karma for maliciously initiating false gossip against you? We have the Seven of Hearts in reverse. So this is telling me these people are getting hit with a huge dose of reality. With this red here concerned to connect to the root chakra, while they may not want to be honest and say, hey, this is where I'm at financially, and these self-sabotagical habits I have is contributing to my financial state, they're getting hit with it each and every day. Because the more they start trying to compare themselves to others who have things that they would like, they start realizing why they're not able to get access to it. Because they are emotionally, they can be easily emotionally manipulated. So this is where they're going to start to become aware that they need to have emotional regulation. And when they start to get a dose of reality of what's taking place, they're going to start to realize all the trouble that they cause people trying to basically, make themselves appear a certain way. No one's going to have pity or sympathy for them when they start actually taking responsibility for what they've done. They're going to get hit with the reality of the consequences that they have created for themselves. So they're going to be expecting people to just give them a nice slap on the wrist and say, it's okay, you made a mistake. No, people are going to be like, no, these are the consequences of your actions, okay? With the Jack of diamonds, no, forgive me, I know I said diamonds, but you could have some money coming in, pal, too. With the Jack of spades here, people are going to be, using logic when they communicate with these people because these people heavily utilize emotional manipulation. Whenever they speak, they're not able to provide practical proof of what it is that with the gossip that they're trying to put out. So this is why people are going to be, using intellect and becoming more grounded around them when they speak. These people overthink as well, and their overthinking is fueled by their emotional state that they go above and beyond to hide because they know that their emotional state is not at a place where it will create harmony. Their emotional state is very havoc like. So, people who understand that they're going through but they're not positively actually expressing healing, and they're expressing that they're trying to figure out a way to get away from their problems. People are not, it isn't going to be providing them emotional support. And the reason that they're maliciously initiating false gossip against you is because they want to turn people against you so that they can, get that emotional support that you're getting. And they're actively, I'm picking up, trying to turn people against you that you may speak to. So if anyone turns against you, who cares? They were never meant for you in the first place. That means if someone does turn against you, the person who turned against you would turn against them. If anyone does turn against you, that person sees a benefit from that person that they can't get from you. And as soon as it shows up that the gossip is no longer negatively impacting you, these people are going to um, get a cold case of reality that they do not have emotional support, and that people are treading very lightly around them because they understand how these people will emotionally manipulate a situation for personal gain. Ooh, let's get another card, you guys. We have the Ten of Clubs here. So these people have been trying to run away from responsibilities that they have basically been neglecting, or hardship that they have created. And they've also been trying to put this hardship off onto others. It's kind of like someone trying to delegate with people that has nothing to do with what they're doing. The reason they're maliciously also initiating false gossip is because they want to basically trauma dump. The contents of their emotions is showing up in their external environment, and they're doing everything that they can to look as if it's not taking place. So this is where, when it comes to their root chakra, they could basically they could not have a firm foundation, and they could also be what's the word they could be trying to basically have whatever it is they're doing to make money take, like, basically shadow who they truly are. But what comes with these people is extreme difficulty. So this is where it's wise for you to sit back and watch them as they maneuver, because other people will be watching you to see how you respond or react to these individuals. And when it shows up who these people truly are, because what they'll say is, this is my, this is it, how I make my money. They don't exactly do the mundane task. That's what I'm picking up. The mundane task of what they need to be doing, they're neglecting it. So this is where it's going to show up who they truly are when they remain um, problem focused instead of solution oriented. And this is why people are going to be treading very carefully around them, because they do not want to suffer quietly like these people are suffering. They don't want whatever they have going on that's high vibrational to have these people's influence negatively impacted. And that is your reading, pal, too. That's their karma for maliciously initiating false gossip against you. Welcome, pal 3. So let's get your reading. What's their karma for maliciously initiating false gossip against you? So with the 9 of spades here in reverse, these people wanted to put you in all kinds of traps and things. This is what they did with their free time. They overthought of ways to put you in traps. They thought about, how can I emotionally manipulate Pile 3 to get access to their financial foundation, so I can find out who they're in a relationship with. These people don't mind being in third party situations. These people they feel victorious if they can, figure out a way to get access to your partner. So they went above and beyond to try to create a lot of third party situations for you. They wanted to restrict you. And this is where, maliciously initiating false gossip could be motivated because they want you to appear as a home wrecker when they don't want people to know how they're actively planning on how to emotionally and manipulate you using esoteric wisdom. They could also be doing spell work to get access to your financial foundation, your sense of safety. This way, they want to act as if, oh my gosh, we have so much in common. What's your relationship life like? And then this is where they would try to figure out what your sex life is like. And then they would do spell work on your partner. So your partner, would be, they would try to find out what your partner likes, the positions they like. And then this is where they would do spell work on your financial foundation, your romantic life. And they didn't even care if this would negatively impact your children. All they wanted to do was spitefully be able to say, I hurt your feelings because I slept with your person. Well, it didn't work and it's not working. It's not going to work. We have the Five of Clubs here. These people are being viewed for exactly who they are. With this with this sacral chakra here, these people's nasty side comes out when they feel that they are sexually unsatisfied. So what they start doing is they start creating safety hazards. And they do this because they think it will make them appear much more desirable in a relationship. They want to be viewed as a protector, because I'm picking up on feminine energy who feels that if their man feels that they're a protector, they feel that their man will think they're a good mother. And this is also masculine energy and toxic feminine energy. They feel that if they start trouble, this shows how masculine they are in the bedroom. So basically, these people are just simply going to be doing a lot of talking, and people are going to really start to see that if they, see who they truly are. That if these people are willing to use this much emotional manipulation just to have sex, and then they're willing to compete with their partners, people are going to just be kind of like, being mindful to properly adjust anything that needs to be done in the home life so these people will not have access to them. That means if these people like to emulate your character, it's going to be very difficult for them to get things that you have. So that it's like I'm seeing, let's say there's a fashion trend going on. These people would try to find the fashion trend, try to act as if, oh my gosh, I'm just open minded and things like that, so that they would try to insinuate themselves into your lives as if it was natural. But it's showing up how these people are just literally, they don't have self discipline, they're codependent, and their way of dealing with their codependency is basically being sexually reckless, and this is going to show up in the way they communicate. And so people around them are not only going to be making the necessary changes to make it so these people look like outsiders when they come around them, they're going to be making it so these people always know that it doesn't matter how kind you try to act to me, I know what's going on. And oftentimes these people would like to gaslight the situation with other people who are suffering with them, but I don't feel they're going to have support because they're not going to fit in. So the people, they're going to be losing support because the support is going to see you're not fitting in and I want to fit in. So they're going to be feeling even more lonelier. With the Ace of Spades here, people are going to be calling them out on their shit. And if they're doing this nasty shit at work, they're going to lose their jobs. Maybe not now or later, but if let's say they have bosses and things like that who are very number oriented, they'll start to notice trends. During this particular time when this person is here, we experience such and such. So their bosses are going to be very, open-minded and say, let's be fair about this. Let's see consistently what takes place here. When they start to see consistently how these people are willing to compromise the company due to them trying to figure out how to abuse and exploit the company resources to, covertly push out maliciously initiated false gossip, they're going to start to notice when this person is here, such and such happens, and we experience such and such, and this is negatively impacting our financial state. So, some of these people are going to be let go in unexpected ways because it's going to show how they lack emotional regulation under pressure, especially if the job they're at is trying to basically stay stable during a recession. When it shows how they're negatively impacting the company climate and the company the company the company spirit, fairly, they're going to be let go. And this is where they're going to expose themselves. And the company that lets them go will say long term, I'm grateful I did that because I feel we would have lost more money had they still been here. At least they wilding out and not at the job. So some of these people are going to be losing. They're going to be losing financial opportunities, as well as what's really going on in their home lives is going to come out. If they're bringing their home life, their stressful home life to their external environment, let's just say, and because they decided to maliciously initiate false gossip against you, their home lives will be exposed, not so that they can become victimized as they hope to victimize you, but to teach a lesson. Stop taking your problems out on people that have nothing to do with you, who you don't even know. And also, Power 3, it's coming up that these people have no idea who you are. They don't know you from a can of paint. So the fact that they feel they can get away with maliciously initiating false gossip against you is going to make it so that when you see them next time, they going to be hush hush, because whatever's going on in their home life ain't going to stay silent no more. Have a good day, you guys.